If you are a woman over 40 who's waking up exhausted, hitting the mid-afternoon energy crash, or just feeling kind of meh about your health lately, well, you are in the right place. Today, I'm talking about how to kickstart your wellness without crazy diets, punishing workouts, or giving up your coffee. Hi, I'm Dr. Jamie Krzykowski, holistic health coach, certified mental wellness coach, therapeutic nutrition counselor, sports nutritionist, and more. I'm also the founder of Dr. K's Wellness, and I primarily help women over 40 reclaim their energy, balance their hormones, and feel strong again in body, mind, and spirit. So, if you're thinking, why do I feel so tired all the time? Why is it harder to lose weight now than it was 10 years ago? Why do I feel overwhelmed even when nothing is technically wrong? Well, you are not alone. This season of life comes with a lot. We may have aging parents, teenagers at home, career demands, changing hormones, and the body is definitely feeling it. But here's the truth. You do not need a total life overhaul. You just need the right habits that actually support your body in this season. So today I'm sharing 7 simple research-backed habits that I call my over 40 wellness kickstart. They're small changes with big impact to help you wake up refreshed, think more clearly, and feel like yourself again. So let's jump in. First of all, is protecting your evening routine. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I see women make is they are staying on until, the second that their head hits the pillow. And that means we're just going from one thing to the next and not really giving ourselves very much of a break. There's always that to-do list running in our minds. And the problem with that is that cortisol, which we know is a stress hormone, it will stay high and when we're overstimulated. And then that means that our sleep hormones and metabolism can be affected from that. And so instead, what we want to do is we want to create a wind down routine. Now, here's just some suggestions. Everyone's a little bit different in what might work for them. But one, no screens, or maybe we should say no blue light an hour before bed. And so that might mean no television, no telephone, no screens before you are going to bed. There are blue light filters that you can get that can help with that if you're someone who maybe likes to just kind of wind down with maybe reading or something like that, and you read on a Kindle or something. But get those blue light filter glasses or put the blue light filter on that screen. Dim the lights. And you could be sitting in your living room, you could be watching a show or something, and you want to dim those lights, make this time nice and calming. You could also consume relaxing herbal tea like chamomile or maybe magnesium. Also, take some time for prayer or journaling or maybe some breath work. With that, we get into, if we do this routinely, we get into this nice routine that tells the body that we are getting ready to rest and to be able to get some good sleep. It just gives the body the signal that it's time to rest because rest is not lazy, because rest isn't lazy. It's how we heal. And I know for some of us, maybe we were raised where we shouldn't have idle hands and that we should always be doing some sort of work. And really, what the research is showing is that we do need to take some of that downtime for ourselves. The second thing is hydrate first thing in the morning. Before the coffee, yes, I said before the coffee, drink 12 to 16 ounces of water with maybe a pinch of sea salt. Make sure it's the pink sea salt. It will have minerals in it, or maybe add some lemon. After a good night's sleep, we have gone potentially 7 to 8 hours without fluids. And so rehydration is going to be really important. It will wake up the organs, flush out toxins, it improves digestion, and boosts energy naturally. Our organs don't go to sleep when we do. They are still working, and the liver can be doing some detoxification while we sleep. And so, again, that's why we can flush those out in the morning when we hydrate right away. This is a really small shift, but it can make a massive difference for you. And bonus points if you keep a water bottle next to your bed. Number 3, get some morning light and movement. Within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up, get outside, even if it's for 5 minutes. Now, I realize this could be different depending on what time of year it is and whether or not you live somewhere where it's really cold in the winter or something, but Whatever that you can do to get that morning light, it will help to reset your circadian rhythms, support your hormone balance, and boost mood. This is one of the reasons why people may experience seasonal affective depressive disorder, or it's called SAD, in the wintertime. It's because there's less daylight hours and less time spent outside, and especially for those who live in the northern states. Now, pair this morning light with some gentle movement. So maybe you go take a walk, maybe you do some stretching or body weight exercises, something to get yourself woken up and ready to move for the day. It signals the body that it's time to wake up and to start burning energy efficiently. Now, when we start burning energy, then the body, because we haven't eaten all night, the body will start to burn fat. And so that's something that can be beneficial as well. Number 4, prioritize protein at breakfast. Skipping breakfast or grabbing only coffee and carbs, is a really quick way to spike your blood sugar, and then you might crash later. Spiking blood sugar makes us secrete more insulin, and the more insulin that we secrete, then the more likely we are to hold on to body fat. So aim instead for 20 to 30 grams of protein in the morning. It will stabilize your blood sugar, it will curb those cravings, and fuel your muscles and your brain. Here's a few great options: maybe a couple of eggs and avocado toast, Greek yogurt with berries and seeds, a protein smoothie with collagen, or maybe a plant protein. This one shift can really change your entire day. Number 5, do a mental reset. Mental clutter is real, especially in midlife. Hormones like estrogen and progesterone influence our mood, memory, and our mental clarity. So take 5 to 10 minutes daily to reset your brain, and it can really make a difference. So here's just a few ideas. If you journal 3 things that you're grateful for, start your day with that, end your day with that. Prayer or scripture reading or meditation. Maybe there's something going on in your life and you're saying, you know what, I am going to meditate on, I cast all my cares on you, right? And when we are meditating that and praying that to God and saying, I cast all my cares on you, then think about what a difference that could make in our day. Social media, maybe we need to have a social media free zone for 30 minutes, or maybe even longer than that, or maybe an entire day, depending on the person. And maybe that's something that can help you with that mental reset. Deep breathing, if you can do this outside, if you have good air quality, then that can be a great option as well. And remember that it's not about being perfect. It's really about just creating a space to allow yourself to get that mental reset and to breathe. Number 6, use blood sugar friendly snacks. Now, perimenopause is not a time to live on granola bars or caffeine. Your body needs nourishment, and it needs nourishment that's going to last. So keep your snacks simple and balanced. Maybe some almonds and an apple, string cheese and cucumber, a hard-boiled egg and berries. These are whole foods, and they can help to keep your blood sugar stable so that you don't crash, binge, or feel like a hangry toddler by 3 p.m. Number 7, start strength training, even if it's just 2 times per week. If you've been relying on cardio to burn calories, then you might need to rethink that a little bit. As we age, we naturally lose muscle, and that slows down our metabolism. But strength training can help to reverse that. You don't need a gym. You can start with resistance bands, body weight squats, dumbbell lunges, push-ups, or wall push-ups. Aim for 2 or 3 sessions a week, and you'll notice more energy, better sleep, and yes, a leaner, stronger body over time. So let me just do a quick recap. Here are your 7 Kickstart habits. 1, calming evening routine. 2, your morning hydration. 3, getting light and movement. 4, a protein-rich breakfast. 5, daily mental reset. 6, blood sugar-friendly snacks. 7, strength training 2 to 3 times per week. You don't need to do all of these at once. Pick 1 or 2 small things to start with, and you will end up progressing. Progress is always more important than perfection. And remember this, you are not behind, you are not broken, you are not too old. You're in a powerful season that deserves support, not shame. And that's why I created my Thriving Together community. It's where women like you come to learn, grow, and support each other with real strategies and real conversations. It's faith-based, holistic, and encouraging. And you can join today. Check out the link in the description below. And while you're there, check out my other resources, videos, and my book, Nourishing Body, Mind, and Spirit, that was written for women just like you. Because you really can feel like yourself again, and you deserve to thrive, not just survive. Now, drop a comment below and let me know what habit that you are going to try this week. And if this was helpful, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs a wellness kickstart too. Also, check out my other videos on related topics that I mentioned in this video, as I'm sure you will find them helpful as well. You've got this, my friend. I believe in you. Now get out there and try one of these new habits today.